I mean, it's cross-curriculum opportunities there through Enhanced TV. I mean, every subject is currently being catered for. I would use Enhanced TV at school. I mean, we certainly, you know, a practice that that works really well for us at school is, you know, we allow the students to multi-screen because that's their common practice at home. I have no objections to, you might disagree with me, to listening to an iPod while working on something with the big screen in the background. I think, and I know that there's research that swings both ways, but I think ultimately, you know, our students are passing their exams and they're doing well, and I think that this is the world in which they are growing into. Our roles as producers is to make sure that that we sort of work with the students so that they learn that when they walk into the orchard, you know, what are the poisonous fruits and what are the fruits that you can eat. You know, they need to know the integrity of choice, and so the resources that we provide to them are always those which they're going to learn from. So hopefully we're creating minds that are, you know, are selective about, you know, everything and all the inane stuff that's across the internet.
The reality is that Enhanced TV does cover a lot of stuff, but we're not there to be the universal source for everything. There is another organisation called RMIT, and RMIT Publishing are providing a service which allows you to access news and current affairs. It's been indexed by the spoken word, so you can actually search if you want the word rudd. You can search and see where that was within a date range, and it's copying and making available all news and current affairs. So it's a very powerful resource. And
you've reminded me, there's digital learning on the Screen Australia website, yes, which has got, and the National Film and Sound Archives have got great Australian identity films. There's also, if you happen to have pay TV at school, you can also utilise the news channels. Sky News does terrific broadcasts on the hour every hour, and so if you are, let's say, following, trying to think of something happy, but I'm thinking of the tsunami or a world event, well then you can keep abreast with your students through the day. If you don't know about this, if you're in the Gold Coast, you can receive in your school for free the AusStar service. And they're hooking up schools for free, and I think Foxtel charges $29 a month to schools. So when you've got, you know, 60-odd channels there as well, that's another great resource that you can tap into. But more so, I agree with you, for the opportunity of the current affairs, because you also can get ABC streamed through that as well, and the business channel, and of course APAC, which is the Australian Public Affairs channel, which is virtually all day long from Parliament House or any major event politically. I really enjoy the multi-platforming aspect in the classroom. I think that that's where students' heads lie at the moment. I'm not so entirely happy with you know, screening 1 hour and just letting them sit back. I don't think that they really engage. I don't know if your school is moving into the laptop opportunities for students, but a lot of good television at the moment, and if I give the example of the burning season, which you might have come across, about the plight of Indonesian forests, one which Enhanced TV promotes, you know, that has an exceptional website which is dedicated to secondary schools. So what I tend to do, another one is 10 Canoes, the wonderful film 10 Canoes, has an extraordinary website. And so I allow the students to work on the website, you know, on 10 Canoes they can do little games, and they can rearrange scenes within it, they can partially write the script, but I allow it to go on in the background. I think the more active learning through the screen seems to get the students much more connected with the whole learning opportunity. And of course, forever, you've got the follow-up opportunity of, you know, write an essay about the orangutans, or anything else that you've done forever, that still exists. So it's just bringing in these new elements to enrich the opportunities for everyone.
As a producer, when we put out a film, for me it's just a disc that goes in, but the Atom, what is the Australian
Teachers of Media,
yes,
come back with these amazing study guides, and they completely break down my film into ways I didn't even know that we were saying. What were they? Like, it's amazing, and it's really glossy and pages, and they're downloadable, and I love them. I sort of print them out. There's so many activities for so many different grades, for so many different subjects. They're really focused. I was quite surprised by that, and that assists teachers to show the film and make good use of it.
If you've never been to Enhanced TV, you need to join to get them, but their cost is zero. You just need to take them out of our shopping cart metaphor. So join, take as many as you like. On the same tack and from the same people, the Australian Teachers of Media Victoria branch, they have 2 publications that you may consider for your library if that's your responsibility. One is Screen Education, the other is Metro Magazine. And in those, you'll find discussion of contemporary Australian film work. And on our Enhanced TV site, we work closely with Atom. We've now put up 100 new articles on teaching film as text. They're progressively released, 15 a month from here through to the end of the year. Their cost again is zero.